making a comeback when everybody knows you and universally dislikes you.
Bowen says what's really telling is Johnson's record with CPS.
He was a teacher, and they had an expectation that he would at least get education right. And 2 CEOs and almost 2 full school boards later, the problems are worse.
In response, the mayor's office released a statement only addressing the issue of crime, saying Mayor Johnson is focused on continuing the progress that has produced historic reductions in homicides, shootings, and robberies throughout the city. Chicagoans care about making our city safer, and the mayor's record on public safety speaks for itself. But with other promises, the mayor has struggled.
If his image is diminishing, it's going to be more difficult for him to raise money from his supporters, and his supporters are going to start looking at other potential challengers instead of him.
There are already a number of possible candidates who are considering a run for mayor, and while polls are only a snapshot in time, this one is seen as one that should be a wake-up call for Mayor Johnson.
Oh shit, we're back.
So I hope they get that motherfucker the fuck up out of here.
So I would like to say this though, is that number one, Mayor Brandon Johnson inherited a whole lot of problems, right? And no one man, whether black, white, Puerto Rican, or Mexican, or anybody of color or race.
Hey man, stop making excuses for that nigga. He ain't even put a foot in the right direction. Though.
I get it, but let me finish. I would like to say that he inherited a whole bunch of problems. Mayor Lori Lightfoot, my bad. She created, in my opinion, a whole bunch of problems. But at the same time,
she didn't create nothing. She inherited problems, and she did the same thing this clown did.
Cool.
She didn't put a foot forward to fix nothing.
Like to finish. So that now it's this whole just throw a black person in front of the problems, and I don't and just like with the superintendent for the police.
No man, that's not what they doing.
I'd like to finish.
They voting these motherfuckers.
I would really like to finish. I promise you.
Go ahead, man.
I'd like to finish my thought.
Go ahead.
Can I? Because if I can't, I just go ahead and this is Jordan Dollaz Effect. I'm just a co-host.
I'm just saying, man. I'm agitated, but go ahead, man.
Cool. You should be agitated because you are a citizen of the city of Chicago, just like myself. So all I'm saying is that inheriting problems and expecting for someone to be the savior of these problems is asinine. Ass 10, ass 11. Please stop it. No one man or woman can diffuse the problems that are here in Chicago. If you actually live here in Chicago, you must know no one person can do this. There is an iron curtain, ladies and gentlemen, here in Chicago.
So what's your thought?
That runs things here in Chicago. And they only put people that they think might pacify you.
So against your
as the citizens of Chicago.
Against your thought, that's actually not what they do. That's what they do with the president.
No, they do it right here in Chicago. Every city ordinance across America, there are 50 states with many cities amongst these states, and all of them are now battling an administration that has their own private agenda. Period, point blank. And now it's this big old fight. And only the people of all the 50 states suffer from the people we vote in.
All 50 states.
We're the ones suffering.
All 50 states aren't suffering. It's only a certain few that's suffering. First of all, you're right. No one man can change anything. But if you're not putting your foot in the right direction to make change, hell no, ain't nothing gonna change. Regardless if you inherit a gang of motherfucking problems or not. Fuck, I inherited a gang of problems when my pops died, and I had to motherfucking gain all these motherfucking bills and shit that came along with it that was past due. But I still made the shit fucking happen. I made the motherfucking the best work. The thing is, these motherfuckers ain't making the best work. So, especially this old man, Brent, this I've never. I don't
bless you.
I don't know where they got this dude from.
I would implore,
and
no,
y'all
go ahead.
voted them in there.
I would implore you to I would implore you, cuz, for real. And here on the Joe Dollaz Effect, we're giving you a real live opinion.
And I know y'all hear them fire engines in the background, nigga. We in the hood.
Because that's what actually goes down. Some emergency is going on right now. So all I'm saying is this, though, is that I implore you to take a look at our own family history, because we're not regular people here on the Joe Dollaz Effect. We are direct descendants of a Chicago alderman in Big Daddy's era. And he's still alive. We can go talk to him. I've talked to him over the years, and I do get it. No one man can cure the problems of the Iron Curtain. And there's a definite Iron Curtain here in Chicago. The people behind the scenes, generations of them, that really control Chicago.
Hey man,
It's not the mayor.
Think about it is,
know that.
Think about it is, at the end of the day, fuck these politicians, man. We've been surviving with the worst of the worst politicians and the best of the best, if you want to call some of these motherfuckers the best. So it ain't about who the fuck is in office. It's about what the fuck how you live your life. You know what I'm saying? You got to find ways to adjust in this fucked up shit that's going on. And black people have always found a way to adjust to the bullshit.
Absolutely, since the migration,
since period, forever.
Yes, and my great grandfather, Papa Cross, yes, he came from absolutely. He came over here and laid it down. His firstborn actually became one of the smartest men in America. Period. His son became a lawyer, which properly represented me when I needed him. All I'm saying is this, though. I'm gonna piggyback off what you just said. It's all about the individual. What are you gonna do here in Chicago? How are you gonna adapt to somebody in City Hall that's a puppet and says, you know what? To cure all of our financial needs for the city of Chicago, we're not gonna lend on anything but you, the homeowner, and we're going to raise your property tax.
Speaking on the Brandon Johnson situation,
okay,
and his incompetence,
okay,
President Trump had a little bit to say about what's going on in Chicago.
Would you like to play a video?
And the incompetence of our stupid ass mayor. I got a little bit of info for you, and a nice video for you. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
Also right now, on the day President Trump orders the National Guard to police Washington, D.C., he is signaling Chicago may be next.
Let's get to CBS Chicago political reporter Chris Tye live in the loop with other Illinois policies he wants reversed. Chris.
Joe and Erica, a warning shot of sorts for the city of Chicago. The president taking on the mayor and the governor in a fresh round of attacks, saying he wants a relatively new Illinois law to go back to the way it once was because it's making Illinoisans less safe. But CBS News Chicago spoke to the experts, the independent experts who study this thing, and they say the president is wrong.
We're going to do the same thing in Chicago.
As protests unfold over the president's decision to send in the National Guard to help with public safety in Washington, a fresh attack on our leaders.
We have an incompetent governor there. Pritzker's an incompetent. Now I understand he wants to be president. But I noticed he lost a little weight, so maybe he has a chance.
I guess I should say thank you for the compliment. He has absolutely no right and no legal ability to send troops in to the city of Chicago. The Nazis in Germany in the 30s tore down a constitutional republic in just 53 days. It does not take much, frankly, and we have a president who seems hell-bent on doing just that.
The president also attacking Chicago's mayor.
So we have a mayor there who's totally incompetent.
Mayor Johnson late today saying if President Trump wants to help make Chicago safer, he can start by releasing the funds for anti-violence programs that have been critical to our work to drive down crime and violence. Sending in the National Guard would only serve to destabilize our city and undermine our public safety efforts. Johnson also touted Chicago's major drop in violent crime. D.C. with a similar story underway. Police data shows violent crime down 26% over the last year, homicides down 12%. The president also taking aim at Illinois' transition away from cash bail 2 years ago. It was a first in the nation move where judges have to determine a suspect's flight risk and danger level before determining whether they can be released awaiting trial. Their ability to pay their way out of it is removed completely.
Somebody murders somebody and they're out on no cash bail before the day is out. We're going to end that in Chicago. We're going to change the statute.
The president really doesn't have any authority, nor does Congress, to dictate what state and local governments do.
David Olson with the Nonpartisan Center for Criminal Justice at Loyola University Chicago has studied the success and failures over the last 2 years.
What we could conclude is crime didn't go up. What we couldn't conclude is would crime have gone down more if this law wasn't implemented.
We asked that expert, what are the odds the president can actually reverse course on the Illinois law change? He says it is almost zero. The mayor of Washington, D.C., Mayor Bowser, late today, saying while this was a very surprising and unsettling takeover of her city by the National Guard, she says it's something that is par for the course, sadly, with this administration. And finally, Joe and Erica, what set all of this into motion was a White House staffer with the Doge office who was injured in an attempted carjacking last week, which put safety in Washington, D.C. on the president's front burner. Live in the Loop, Chris Tide, CBS News, Chicago.
Chris, thank you.
Yeah, we back.
Hey, yo. Oh, my goodness. So, yeah, we are back.